5 million records, 2 double platinum albums, 4 #1 singles, UK sellout tour, yet another series of Xtra Factor under his belt. It's fair to say that Olly Murs is quite possibly one of Essex's most successful exports.
Seriously, Olly, when are you asking Caroline out?
So come on, spin me around now. I don't wanna go home. 'Cause when you hold me like this, you know my heart skips.
Have a look. There it is. It's real. I actually can't believe you've actually done it.
Olly Murs is here now. Olly, well done. I mean, that list that we've just read out there and just watching all of that.
Well, it's great to be here. To Phillip and Olly. I feel great, you know, it's great to watch that back. It feels great.
Unfortunately, it's so sad, but our French isn't very good. I don't know what you're saying.
I just watched it earlier. I couldn't believe you said it.
It's amazing, isn't it?
But yeah, no, thanks so much for the, it's been an incredible couple of years. I mean, 3 years actually, since the X Factor. So yeah, it's great to watch the little bits back and having a great time on the Xtra Factor this year and obviously #1 in the charts. So
I know, well done.
Yeah.
Well done. In fact, I mean, didn't you keep Girls Aloud off the #1 spot?
I did, yeah.
Isn't that weird that Cheryl was there in that original audition and now you're holding her off the #1 spot, Olly?
I don't know. I mean, everyone's been asking me about it, but I mean, I thought, to be honest, obviously being a charity single as well, it's kind of hard really because you want to do well yourself, but you also you're like, well, it's for charity, so I want people to buy the charity single. But and obviously with Girls Aloud reforming, I thought there's probably no chance I'm gonna get #1s, but I can't remember. Fans are amazing. Everyone's been loving the song. Everyone downloaded it.
You had a great day yesterday as well, didn't you?
Great day, yeah. It was been mental because the last few weeks I've known about doing the Robbie tour for a while, and but I spoke to Robbie ages ago about potentially doing something with him, be amazing. And then, like I say, finally, he said to me about a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, he said, I'd love you to do my stadium tour next year. I was like, what? Okay, brilliant. So yesterday we did a massive press conference and Robbie was brilliant. He said some amazing things. And
Isn't it crazy? Because he teamed up with you, he sang with you in the final, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you know what it's like. You meet all the guys come down to the show, the Michael Bublé's, all these amazing stars. And obviously Robbie at the time was like, I want to be your mate, take my number and all this. And I was like, as if he's ever going to contact me. And then, ever since then, we've been mates ever since for the last 3.5 years. It's pretty crazy to have a mate like Robbie Williams. But yeah, he's always been brilliant. He's always been there to support me and give me advice. And he's been through so much. And, like I say, for me to be on his tour next year is going to be pretty amazing.
So is next year all about music?
Pretty much, yeah. I think, the Xtra Factor's been brilliant, and I don't know, obviously, what's going to happen next year. I never like to say no to anything, because obviously we don't get the contracts till middle of next year anyway. So, but no, I think next year for me, obviously, the music's doing so well at the moment, and I'm so delighted that it's doing well, because I was so worried when I did TV presenting that it might affect my music, but it hasn't, which has been brilliant. So I'm really, really hoping that obviously it continues to do well. And next year, a lot of touring. I've got my own UK tour to do. I've obviously got the Robbie tour now, which is across Europe, which is going to be brilliant. And
Caroline will miss you.
I know. I think Caroline was here yesterday, wasn't she?
Yeah, she comes in on a Monday.
So no, I'm going to miss. I love Caroline, but she's probably watching. We get on so well. We get on really well. And like I say,
some people say that you get on very well.
Yeah, but
how well do you get on?
This year, I think last year was a bit of a learning curve for us both, because obviously I was first on TV, and I think...
He's totally avoided that question.
Yeah, so
no, I'm going to come back to it. I think last year...
Shake it off that easily.
I was a massive fan of Caroline's before, and obviously I did fancy her, and thought she was brilliant, and obviously I got to know her, and obviously still quite fancied her, but then as the show went on and developed, I said to myself, and I think she was the same, we get on so well, we've got great chemistry, but imagine if we actually did hook up on the show.
You might ruin it.
And then we have an argument or something, and before the camera comes, welcome to the Xtra Factor.
Yeah, but what you've just said is that because the music is very busy in the music next year, and there may not be time for the Xtra Factor, then it wouldn't really matter, would it?
Yeah, but then what I'm going to say, then this year we've developed a great friendship, and we get on so well. And
well, is it true that you have said that if
you're going to keep roping, aren't you, Phil?
Is it true that you've said if neither of you find the right person by the time you get to 40, actually listen, we'll just marry each other?
Well, because we get on so well. I mean, and honestly, we get on so well. We're great mates. I mean, she's a great girl, and she's very attractive as well. But we just get on so. We're so good friends.
It's hard
to sort of
describe. Is it hard though, being a boy and being a very handsome boy in this sort of industry, to find somebody that you you know wants to be with you for the right reasons. Or that isn't suddenly, because it's difficult. You can't just go out and meet someone, can you?
Then you've got a catch-22 as well, because then if you met someone in the industry, you think that they really like you, but they might be wanting to do it to benefit their career and benefit what they want, you know. And I don't want to be someone that meets someone and then you're with them for like a year and you're in loads of papers and stuff, and then they end up dumping you, and then you're like, well, I thought there was actually something real there. Because you see a lot of celebrities that do that. Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, I mean everyone does. But to be honest, I think, like I've said to you many times on the show, like I've worked so hard. I think if anything, my career takes over from everything else.
But I found you the perfect person. Surprise, surprise! Last weekend, this was the gorgeous Jodie.
Jodie was. I don't know if there's footage. She was gorgeous. She was.
Is there footage? Are you joking? Of course there's footage.
Of course there is.
There she is. There she is. This was your surprise on her.
You know what's really funny is they said to me this really lovely blonde girl, she's from Essex, blah blah blah. She's called Jodie, and the guy said to me she's very attractive, and I thought, you know, yeah, okay, we'll see. And I walked in, I was like, hello, she's all right.
There was real chemistry on the sofa between the pair of them.
We had a really good day as well. Day in Essex, that was a really lovely. She's a very sweet girl.
She gave me
a mug, I think.
Yes, she did.
Yes, and you missed something on that mug.
What was on the mug?
There was a phone number on that.
Really?
We think her phone number was on the bottom of that.
You'll have to go and get it, as long as you put it in the dishwasher.
No, obviously you drink like that, so I would never have seen the number, would I?
But when you wash it up, which probably you clearly never do.
Clearly didn't, obviously. But no, she was brilliant, and it was such a great show to be on, and I think you've done an amazing job on it, Holly. It was such an amazing show, and it was so good to be on it, and the work that she'd done was incredible.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there was a bit of spark. Who knows? I might see her in Essex soon. Who knows? But anyway, even if I was going to be seen, I'd keep it very, very quiet. So I'm a very private person.
The album, of course you're a very private person, so we tease you hugely finding out what you're doing, but nevertheless, look, dear Holly, thanks for all your support.
How nice
I hope you enjoy the album.
you.
Do you know,
This is the new
it's
album.
incredible. You can get an album now. You obviously, if you want to buy a present for someone, you can actually personalise it. So yeah, I thought
It's so lovely, thank you.
No, it's a pleasure. I'm really, really happy with it.
Happy with this?
Really chuffed with the album. Yeah, I mean, like I said before, it's been crazy year. But the reaction for the songs has been great. Obviously,
Which is the song for the fans? Army of Two.
Yeah,
Yes, what a lovely idea.
Yeah, no, well, you try and write songs and you try and come up with concepts, and obviously I speak a lot about girls and relationships, and obviously the most important relationship, without being too cheesy, is my fans. You know, they're the ones people who voted for me on the X Factor, you know, come to my tours, come to all my shows.
Will you sing for them at the end of the show?
Of course I will, yeah.
Good.
Thank you, Olly.
Perfect. So he is singing his new single at the end of the show, not to be missed.